We're starting Unit 2 today. We're going to begin this unit by graphing linear inequalities that have two variables. So we're just graphing lines that are technically inequalities. We got a shade below that particular line. So we're going to graph this system, but before we can graph the system, we have to figure out what the lines are. I want to figure out what my y equals mx plus b is. So I need to try to get y by itself in both of these equations, because that's going to also help us with the shading part. So in this first equation, to start getting y by itself, we're going to subtract x, and we get 2y is greater than or equal to a negative x plus 2. And then we're going to divide everything by 2. And so y is greater than or equal to, I'm going to change this to negative 1/2 x, and then it's plus 1. So that's going to be one line that we graph. Let's figure out what the other one's going to be. So with this one, again, I'm subtracting x. I get negative 2y is greater than negative x plus 2. I'm dividing everything by a negative 2, so when you do that, you're going to have to flip that sign. So y is less than, and it's going to be a positive 1/2 x plus 1. Nope, JK. Just kidding. Minus 1, because it's 2 divided by negative 2. So those are the two lines we're going to graph. Right here, da 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 da. And so the first one, I'm starting at positive 1, which is here. And I'm going down 1 to the right 2. So down 1 to the right 2, I'm going to have a point there. Down 1 to the right 2, I'm going to have a point there. There. I'm also going to go the other way. Go up 1 to the left, up 1 to the left, up 1 to the left. And then because it's equal to, I'm going to have a solid line connecting all of these points. Oh, this is really hard to do on here. Hopefully yours looks better than that. And now for the shading part. If y is greater than all of this, then you're going to shade above the line. Y is greater than everything, so I'm shading above this line. Now for the second one. The y-intercept is negative 1, so that's where I'm going to start. And I'm going up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. You can also go down 1 to the left, down 1 to the left, down 1 to the left. This is not equal to, so this was greater than or equal to, so I had a solid line. This is not equal to, so it's going to be a dashed line connecting all of these points. And then because y is less than, you're shading below the line. So if it's greater than, you're shading above the line. If it's less than, you're shading below the line. So this one I'm shading below the line. So really, if I wanted to know what my solutions could be, they'd be in this shaded area right here. The solutions to this system would be any point in that area right there. And that's how we graph systems of inequalities and find the solution set. You're going to work in class now to graph just one line, and then the next day we're going to graph 2 lines or more. I think you get up to 4 at the same time. So I think you're going to start on your practice after this. I'll have it on the board.